So sorry, I was talking about the time. Yeah, we'll be starting in 5 minutes. We are waiting for folks to join in, and then we'll start. All right, then I guess we should begin. Um, I want folks to spam in the chat and see stuff. So, hey folks, welcome to Cracking the Hackathon Code, brought to you by GDSC IIIT Kalyani. I'm Moindrila Das, and I'll be your host for this evening. We've got two incredible guests joining to us today. One is Shiwangi Kumari, the front-end dev and a fellow GDSC lead, and a proud winner of Hack This Fall 4.0. And we've got Suparnojit Sarkar, a backend dev and a winner at Hack NITR 5.0. They are all ready to spill the beans on all things hackathon. Get ready to dive into the epic journey and let's learn how to conquer your next hackathon. Now that we've met our fabulous speakers, I think it's time to kick off with some burning questions. Now, who's ready to dive in and unlock the secrets of hackathon success? Um, I'd like people to spam here. Uh, all right, so let's get this session started. Could you please introduce yourself, Shivangi and Shubhamji?
Hi everyone, I am Shiwangi Kumari. I am currently a Google Developer Student Clubs lead at the ECV. I'm also a front-end dev and I've also participated in a lot of hackathons and recently won Hack This Fall 4.0. So yeah, I'm really glad to be here and super excited to for this session actually. Okay. Over to you, Suparnojit.
Hi everyone, I am Suparnojit Sarkar. I am currently a second year CS undergrad at Heritage Institute of Technology, Kolkata. I am a backend dev and I participate in a lot of hackathons and I attend tech meetups too. And I would love to discuss with you the all the secrets of winning a hackathon and all around this stuff.
Right. Thank you. So, our first question is, what exactly is a hackathon? Um, Give us a scoop in your own words on your take on what is a hackathon.
Yeah. So hackathons are a great place to start your development journey. No matter what skill set you have, whether you are a complete beginner or you are like an expert in any field, hackathons is for everyone. So you go there, you build projects, you interact with and meet amazing people, you network, you grow your network there, you make amazing, like, so many memories there. Like, I have participated in a lot of hackathons, and the most I can guarantee you that nothing beats the experience that you are going to have at hackathon. For me, it's the learning basically, and the experience. Definitely, I attend these many hackathons just for experience. Winning is not the main thing or the only thing that you should go for. It's the experience. Actually, for me, it's the people, the amazing time that you spend there, the bugs that you fix there. uh, this is what hackathons are for me, and I would suggest everyone to just experience this thing once in their life.
So basically, hackathon is actually a basically a platform where designers, developers come together and build awesome products and do innovation in tech or maybe non-tech and other related stuff. Basically, I would say that one should participate in hackathons because actually it acts as an eye opener, like because you are all because mostly you are stuck in tutorial hells and all, and basically uh, no one actually does the real stuff. So whenever you go to a hackathon, you get to know your actual powers and all, and you face the challenges, you face the excitement, the adrenaline rush. So yeah, hackathons are important and one should really take part in those. Yeah.
Right. I completely agree with the two of you. So, moving on, our next question would be, share with us your hackathon experience. Got any wild ideas, any wild hackathon stories? Share your juiciest tales, like what you have seen in a hackathon and stuff.
Okay, so there are so many actually. I cannot think of one, so I'm gonna go and talk about a lot of memorable experiences for me. So uh, let's talk about Hack This Fall. So from the moment you enter the venue, you will feel it. There is something totally different there. The vibe is totally different. It was all surreal. Uh, there were so many fun activities. The all night coding, sharing a space with close to like 500 600 people, all under one roof. It was like incredible. Everyone was networking with each other, helping each other out. There were amazing speakers, some founders, co-founders, giving exceptional speeches. Like, what do I say? Then giving pitches to these founders, learning from their feedback, implementing those things in the project. uh, we did all of the things, and everything was completely unforgettable. uh, Also, like, the most thrilling part was for me was like, so we it was a 36 hours hackathon, and we were there for around like 48 hours or something. And even though we were very active, we were like discussing projects with everyone, seeing everyone projects, showing our projects to everyone, but still we were this close. Like we submitted our project 3 minutes before the hackathon, and we could have missed the chance. It's like the organizers were screaming from the stage that, okay, team 100x devs, you need to submit your project asap, because it's like it was so, we have had everything ready, but still we were almost this close to missing the project. So it was like hell lot. This was like really incredible experience altogether. Also, like there, yeah, so this was like the most exciting part of the hackathon for me, for Hack This Fall. And also to talk about the fails or the different wins in our project, or the uh, yeah, about our project, is that most of the times at hackathons we don't really focus on code quality, which is why we can encounter unexpected bugs. And if those bugs arrive at maybe like during the judging round, then you're doomed because we did had this experience too. Like we were showing our project to a judge, and suddenly a feature stopped working. And luckily the judge was kind enough to wait for some time, like a few minutes, so that we can resolve that bug. And then we showed our product to
That's
them.
very
So
hectic.
yeah,
I would
it
have
was
cried.
like, yep, it was really unexpected. But yeah, we learned something to at least focus on some code quality for now. Over to you, please.
Talking about hackathon experiences, stories, I have got a lot. Means in the last 2 to 3. So my recent one was Hack NITR 5.0. So basically, we had no idea on what to build at the first place. So we decided on the spot itself that we would be doing de-hazing and de-smoking videos in real time. So basically, we had our ML model trained beforehand as a part of our ML hackathon, which was before. So we started off with the design part, then the front end part, and the back end part. We executed everything like in within the 36-hour time frame, and it was nice because there were a lot of mini events and uh, networking sessions, and we also got to the opportunity to explore the campus at night. That was a nice experience too. And actually, we had lost hopes when there was prize distribution, because the third prize winners and the second prize winners, and we did not even expect uh, we would win the first prize. And when our name was announced, team name was announced, like binary brains with lot of decibels. So yeah, that was the most chilling experience we got ever. Like
So it's been
that
surreal.
was a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah, like those moments are really
Yeah.
surreal. I completely agree. All right. So moving on. Um, what's the name of your most recent hackathon project? Like I know Shivangi's most recent is Hack This Fall, and Suparnojit is Hack an ITR. And like, what's the name of your project and what's it all about? Like, give us the scoop.
Yep. So we named our project Learn AI. It is basically an AI first search engine for YouTube. It simplifies learning for students by providing them with a roadmap based on specific prompts. So the idea behind is that people, I believe in solving problems that I face in my day-to-day life. And YouTube is mostly an entertainment platform, and all of us, whenever we have exams or whenever we have any, whenever we are stuck or whenever we want to learn something, we go to YouTube and search things, right? And it is full of clickbaits and all. So, in order to tackle this problem, we built this search engine so that people, users, instead of going to YouTube, they come to our platform, and we'll provide a very clean roadmap for you, so that you don't have to waste your precious time while going through, on clickbaited videos and all. So, yeah, that was our platform.
Our project was dehaze expert. Actually, we made a project which actually dehazed or desmoked videos in real time. Actually, there was a project beforehand which actually dehazed or desmoked images, but we came up with the idea to dehaze or desmoke videos, like taking out the frames, dehazing each frame, and then again stitching back to a video. So basically, we were trying to solve which firefighters or forest fires, the problems which arise from forest fires, like whenever there is a forest fire, there is a lot of smoke, and the rescue team can't identify the fire, and there's a lot of issue. So basically our project identifies the fire and takes the necessary action. Like it can be, our project can be used in autonomous drones while firefighting, or maybe autonomous vehicles, even in security cameras where there is a lot of where there is low visibility due to smoke or haze. So, and also it can be used in um, you can say uh, yeah, during foggy times in winters, when there is a lot of when there is low visibility in roads, and uh, during transportation and stuff. So yeah.
You all build such innovative projects. Like it's feels so nice when you listen to all these. Like just give motivation for us to build more stuff. And yeah, all right. So the next is, tell us about the tech you've used. Like what technologies did you use in your project, and why did you think of it? Like what made you want to use those technologies?
Yeah, so we used React, Node.js, TensorFlow, LangChain, Mistral, and a bunch of other technologies. Some we were pros at, some we had to learn on the go during the hackathon. And we did face many errors while using them for the first time, but in the end, we were able to figure things out and complete our project. The tech stack isn't that important actually. Even if you don't know something, the thing that worked out well with us is having team members who are good at the things that we lack. So maybe I am good at front end, so I need to have team members who are good at back end, or who are good at ML or AI or other stuff. And at the end of the day, everything boils down to googling things and figuring them out on your own. So we did not pay much attention to tech stack. Actually, our main goal was to solve, bring something, like have something to show to the judges, because it was not an easy task to implement the idea that we came up with.
Yeah, I would agree with Shivangi. Like, irrespective of the tech stack, the main thing is building the project itself. Yeah. So we used since I am a backend developer, I used Python and Fast API for the backend part, and the front end developer in our team used CSS, JavaScript, React, White, and Tailwind CSS. And for the ML part, my friend had used NumPy and OpenCV, and he had used dark patch channel algorithm, which was mainly used for dehazing and desmoking the frames. So yeah, I would agree with Shivangi that tech stack is not important. It's all about googling stuff and learning things on the way and in the process. And there is ChatGPT and other large language models for that.
Right. So, what inspired your hackathon project? Like, was it a light bulb moment, or was it like a full on brainstorming session? Like, share us the details.
Um, so as I said, I believe in solving the problem that I am facing in my day-to-day life. So we all of my team members did face the problem, like having this clickbait, avoiding this clickbaits in the constrained time is really important if you have maybe a deadline coming up or something else. So our main inspiration was to create something that does not go to waste, or that does not uh, go, that is not just for your resume or something, or that we should be able to use the things that we build, right? So our main inspiration was that we wanted to use that as an end user. So we built it, and we showed it to a lot of people, and like hopefully we will come up with more features and probably launch it someday. Uh, so yeah, the main thing was to identify the root cause of the problem that you are facing, analyzing the existing solutions, and what are their limitations and all, and then coming up with the solution with your unique inputs in that. So yeah, that's what inspired our project, and that's why we worked so hard for it.
Our hackathon project came up from a brainstorming session during the lunch break at our college. So basically, we four of us were in the canteen, and one of my friends, Sagnik, was discussing about ML. So basically, he was learning ML that time, and he was thinking ki since there are projects which dehaze images and stuff, and there are a lot of forest fires these days due to global warming and stuff. So why couldn't we dehaze or desmoke videos in real time? Basically, in real time is a main thing here because you can actually just download and dehaze and just upload it. Basically, simple, like just simple stuff. So we thought of going for the real time part. So yeah, from a canteen from a brainstorming session at canteen, it became a project at a hackathon, and yeah, that's it.
Damn. Like you get the wildest ideas at the wildest places, I gotta say.
Yeah.
All right. So, how have like how have like how what made you join hackathon? Like, how was it? Was it a chill or okay? No, that's a different question. Sorry. What have hackathon? How have hackathons helped you grow as a developer? Um, like improving skills, or was it expanding horizons, or was it building confidence? What made? How has it helped you?
Yeah. So since the day I've started participating in hackathons, no problem is that big to me now. I have been a designer, I have been a front end developer, I have been a back end developer. I have learned to write good document about the project that I'm building. I have learned to take, constructive feedback about my project, and then, implementing or incorporating different tech stacks as required by the hackathons or something else. So I have seen immense changes in the way I approach a problem now. I I've learned so much by participating in hackathons. I don't even like I wouldn't be here if I went participating in hackathons. It's a great place to test your skills, to learn new things, and most importantly to make friends, because most of the the closest friends that I've had is I've met them at hackathons. So I would have been friendless if I went going to hackathons or something. So yeah, hackathons are to me is like huge. Like I've always I have continued. I'm gonna be participating in hackathons even after I graduate, maybe. Yeah. So I've grown so much since the time I've started participating in hackathons.
I would say that hackathons have helped me grow as a developer professionally and personally too, because I believe hackathons are eye openers for developers. Because once you get to that location, or maybe that hackathon place, you when you get to implement your coding skills there, you get to know that where actually you are lagging behind, and you get to learn a lot of stuff on that process. Like, you google up stuff and read docs and try implementing a feature or a button or etc. And when you go through this process multiple times, it helps you grow a lot in technical field. Because I believe that attending a hackathon is 10 times more helpful in growing your coding skills, rather than spending 10 days watching tutorials. And it also helps you to grow personally too, because I have met a lot of friends. Means I have connected, networked with a lot of folks at the hackathon, and you share the same vibe and all, and that's a fun thing at the place.
That was really inspirational. Like, I completely agree. When you're put out in the front and you have to learn something, then and there, that's where you learn the most. All right. So, what do you think makes like, what is a winning hackathon idea according to the both of you?
Um, I would say they're not like you know there's not a particular strategy that works out in hackathons. It depends on people actually. The first thing is definitely an idea. Having a great idea surely is a plus point, no doubt about that. But I mean, you don't. Most of the people don't participate in hackathons is because they think that they do not have a groundbreaking ideas, or something so special that people will go crazy when they hear it. You need to have a very basic idea can turn out to be like really significant if you implement it right, and if you are really solving a problem. So the thing that worked out well with us is first having your project ready. You don't want to what will you show to the judges if you do not have your project ready? So at least have your MVP ready, then go for the additional features and all. And one more thing that people neglect is, hackathons are a place for connection, and there are mentors and there are other very talented developers participating with you. So if you encountered problem instead of any problems, instead of debugging it and debugging it for hours and hours, and then still not figuring out how to come up with the solution, then reach out to people, reach out to mentor, maybe the people sitting beside you. Or in case of online hackathons, you can just simply you know join discord channels, and you need to ask for help definitely, because there is a time constant and you don't want to spend hours debugging one problem that the person sitting beside you could have solved in minutes, right? So ask for help is the second thing. And the next thing is get as much feedback as you can, because that's how you will update or implement new things. You will get more insights into your project, and you will implement that. And even the judges or the mentors, they'll see that you have done something in the hackathon. You're not just sitting in a corner and building a project or something. So you need to increase the visibility of your project is the main thing. You need to, almost everyone need to know like what your project is, especially when you are attending hackathons. And lastly, the pitch, actually, the pitch is very important. Make sure you prepare well for the pitch, and yeah, then leave to the judges. If you worked hard enough, you'll surely win. Even if you don't win, it will be like you did work hard for it. So
Worth it.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
According to me, every idea is great, like if implemented well, in a well-mannered way. So basically, a simple idea can be made as a MVP, which can be iterated over multiple times. Added, means features can be added. I mean, you can take user feedbacks and work on your project. This will help your project grow actually. So this can be a method to make your project really stand out in the at the hackathon itself. And talking about winning hackathon idea, I would say I would focus more on the practicality part of a project rather than the creativity of it. Uh, I would say if a project solves a user case or maybe a problem which is actually a demand in the market, or maybe solves a particular issue which is lagging behind in the current scenario, so that would improve your chances of winning a hackathon. And yeah, pitch is also important because an okayish product can win at a hackathon if the pitch is really made well. I mean, if the pitch is really done well. So, in case you need to present your project or idea in a such a way that the judges get impressed, or maybe, uh, yeah, I would say that every idea is great, but if you implement it really well, like in a proficient way, and it solves a particular user use case or maybe a product market fit, then it's a great one.
That's really good. So, tell us how you prepped for the hackathon, like the late nights, the brainstorming. Like, what was your strategy? How did you strategize the entire flow of your project building?
So first have a team that you are going to participate with, because someone really, a great personality said that going solo is like going towards disaster. So once you have a team, everyone approach is different to solving a problem, as I said. So our strategy was to first build an MVP. And once that is ready, we decided that we are going to focus on other additional features. And also, we we planned beforehand that we are going to keep showing our projects to the mentors, uh, the other participants and all, so that we get feedback about our project, that what is the issue that this project has, or something like that. Also, we yeah, we basically pulled all nighters, and we just like we did not sleep at all actually, and complete the project and have everything ready. This was our main goal. And also, having fun is also very important. You don't want to just code and code and code. Yeah, so this was our strategy, because having like if we are stressed enough, like if you're very stressed, then we might uh, face some problem, like some participants or some of our team members can get really sick or something. So we decided that we will be coding, we will be taking breaks, we will be taking the advice from the fellow participants, we will be taking guidance from the mentors, judges, and everything.
Like if you are a solo person, first of all, network with like-minded individuals with whom you can build your next upcoming project. So once you get those teammates or like-minded individuals, try like dividing the work among the teammates, or maybe work together as a team. I mean, work as together as a team, and try building the skeleton version of your project. Like basically, if someone is good at backend and someone is good at front end, both of them can work individually and try coming up with a uh, skeleton version of your project, and that's how it works. And at the hackathon, so basically the stress level is pretty high, and you need to work on your brains and stuff and try coming up with a complete project. But it's tough, but yeah, that's how it's done. So basically, actually, we divided our work among three, and one of them was into design and stuff and front end. So basically, she managed the first part of the work in the first half itself, and we were actually working with the back end and ML stuff. And while she was sleeping, and we were working on the back end part and ML stuff. That's how it works. This is called team coordination, and team spirit is important.
Absolutely. Teamwork is what pushes you through the hackathon. Say. So, what were the biggest challenges you faced during a hackathon? Was it the coding challenges? Was it the time crunch or some unexpected issue? Was it all the three? Yeah, please share us your hackathon hurdles.
Uh, for us, it was the time constraints definitely, because when you decide to have these many features in your project, then 36 hours is not enough. That's why Rebase stands out, because it's a month long hackathon, so we will get quite some time to build the project. But the hackathons that I have been part of, it's barely 36 or some 30 hours hackathons. So uh, and if we get stuck somewhere, then this is like gonna eat up all of your time, or most of the time basically. So but having a proper plan, and as I said, connecting or asking for help does help. So yeah, this was the biggest challenge that I faced during hackathons. And also at offline hackathons, it might happen that some of your team members don't show up because of some personal reasons or something. So this uncertainty is also a negative point that I see. uh, and I have faced this in during other hackathons too. So that's why I'm telling that these are some of the challenges that I have faced. And yeah.
In my first offline hackathon, status code zero, actually we faced coding challenges and time crunches. Basically, since we were not so well versed with the backend part and the integration stuff, we had faced issues with integration, and at the end we could not integrate the front end and the back end part, for which made us a lot of, which made us sad actually. And we did not end up winning anything, or but it was a good experience after all. And we thought that there was a time crunch, that time frame was limited. I mean, it was so GDSC IIIT Kalyani is organizing an 1 month online hackathon. So that would solve the issue, and it would be great because basically in many hackathons I see there are a lot of projects which are not integrated well, or maybe done in a fast, like in a quick manner, that some of the features might get skipped or something. And that would actually, like, rebase would actually solve that part, because it would be 1 month and people would get mentored, and the project will be fine and great. And in the last hackathon, one of our teammates had backed off due to personal health issues, and that was an unexpected, uh, I would say, disadvantage we faced, but we managed somehow.
Right. We would shift from our questions and answer some of the questions from the um, folks down here. So, Cheerful Chase has asked, how can a coding beginner make a good project? So, Shivangi, Suparnojit, anyone would like to answer that?
Uh, Yep. So the first hackathon that I participated in, there were folks from who have just passed 10th standard, knew nothing about the project or building stuff, knew nothing about it, even HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. Still, they came built the project. So as I said, that if you don't know any something, then you need to have team members who are expert in that field, or maybe knows a little bit about that thing. So even some of my juniors complain about not having team members, some complaints about not having enough skill sets and all. So these are all in the mind. If you are really if you really want to solve a problem, if you have an idea, even if you don't have an idea, you want to do for experience, you will figure things out definitely. Just go ask people that, hey, do you want to join, do you want to be do you want to participate in this hackathon or something, and you will meet people definitely who are experts in that, and you will definitely learn and you will build projects. So it's nothing about being a beginner. We all are learning something. If I know React, and it might happen that I'm not good at ML and stuff, so I cannot cry about not knowing something or something. So yeah, you can always learn and, yeah, participate. Don't just sit and wait for the right opportunity.
Right. I hope that answered your question, Cheerful Chase. Next is Vicky. Shubhanaji, do you want to say something that you want to add to Shivangi?
I would say that in the initial phase, one feels underconfident and nervous that if I go to a hackathon, will I be able to build good stuff and all? I would say start with basic stuff from the initial stages. Like don't go with. I would not suggest like that, but I would say start small, then take bigger steps. Yeah.
Absolutely. Next is Vicky. They asked, can one participate if they have a basic knowledge about coding? I think it's the same
Yes.
as the one Cheerful Chase
Yeah,
question.
definitely.
I
You can participate.
hope Cheerful Chase and Vicky, you both have your questions answered. Um, all right. Let's see if there's any more. Right. Next is, how did you feel when you found out that you won the hackathon? Like, what was that moment like?
Yeah. uh, it's like, what do we it still gives me chills about like winning a hackathon among so many amazing people. So at first, there were close to 150 teams there, and when our team name got announced as the one of the top 10 teams in the one top 10 teams, then we were on cloud 9 even at that time only. So we had to give a pitch again, and after the pitch, it's like every all of the 10 team 10 teams were amazing. They built great projects and all. So it's not like we didn't hope to win or something. We did think that we might win because we did put a lot of effort and all. But when the team, all the winners got announced, it's like we jumped off from our seat and we just went to the stage, and everyone was cheering and all. It was surreal. We were, like I said, we were in cloud nine. And from entering the venue like a newbie, being in away of the all the things that was happening in the hackathon, to going out with the coming out with the trophy. I cannot describe how this was, and it was really surreal moment.
Our first hackathon win was a amazing one because when our the lead organizer was announcing the top 12 teams, we were surprised to see our team name in that list. So then we expected that we have come up in the top 12. We had actually less hopes of coming in the top 3. We were thinking of something around in the top 5 or something, except the top 3 positions. So basically, when the third position name was announced, we had lost hopes. And we when the second runner-up team name was announced, we thought that the game is already gone. Means the game is over for us. And but when things changed when the winner's team name was announced, that was like a different experience. Like can't be described in words. I mean, I would say heartbeat stopped for a second experience. I would say winning that cup and along with two other teammates was a memorable one. It was so nice.
Winning a hackathon does give you a lot of confidence boost.
Yeah.
Right. Um, so, what do you think set your project apart from the others? Like, what were the unique features, or what do you think are the unique features? Or was it the killer design, or anything? Like, tell us what set it apart.
We were asked this question during the judging round, that actually in a lot of hackathons, that what sets you apart, like. So the most genuine answer I could give about this question is, we are building it. uh, I mean, the problems are same, but the approach to solving a problem is different, because all of us are unique and all. What sets us apart at the hackathon was definitely you know uh, the project, like the front end and the back end, both actually. You know like, we have had like 4 or 5 features in our project, and all of those were working, and the speed with which the like, it was different, because unlike YouTube, you can enter a lot, like huge, like very lengthy prompts and all. And even chat gpt is not that, like, yeah, ChatGPT gives the good answers and all, but uh, YouTube, you will see like very weird answers if you enter, if you be very specific about the problem that you're facing. So at our platform, the prompts that you give, you can be very specific. You can describe the end goal of the, why are you learning the project, why are you learning the thing that you want to learn, or something like that. So I think it was different because it was not made before. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So, and we were definitely building it. So that stood us apart.
In my opinion, I would say our project was kind of unique because there were already projects made around de-aging and de-smoking images, and basically the catchword was videos, and that too in real time. Because I haven't seen like the mentors and the judges haven't seen any project which actually did that for videos, but in real time too. And also our UI UX part of our website was truly amazing. Like all the mentors and judges praised that, and obviously UI UX of Rebase is also nice. Like yeah, and
They have the best
to be honest,
developers and
the best.
designers.
Shout
Yes.
out
Yeah,
to Antara Paul and Shubhrata Banerjee, Aryan Dev, and
Yeah.
Bhaskar Media. They pulled it off.
and actually we went through the classical ML algorithm approach rather than going for the ML model approach, because the ML model was taking a lot of time, and it required a lot of GPU power and lot of training time to just actually implement, and there was a time latency. So we went through the classical ML algorithm approach, and that set us apart from all of the projects. And yeah, along with that UI UX and all those well implemented stuff. Yeah.
That was really intuitive. I hope the newbies out there are taking notes on this. Right. So, like, have you continued working on your project since the hackathon? Or do you have any plans to take it to the next level or turning into a full-fledged adventure?
Uh, yep. We are currently working on our project because for me, the most horrifying thing is to have an incomplete project. And also, as I said, we took a lot of feedbacks and we got a lot of insights on how we can improve the project and, maybe launch it, as I said, as a product or something. So we are working on incorporating all those features and all, and then maybe, we'll launch it someday. Very soon, actually. Yeah,
Can't wait to use it and see it.
definitely.
We also thought of scaling our project, like uh, just because it's currently us in software mode, like we are thinking to actually move to the hardware part, like connecting with IoT and all stuff, like input and output devices would be there for smooth flow of it. Like actually our project is actually the middleman between the camera and the video which you're actually getting. So we would try implementing in IoT devices, and in case we get real-time users, we would be also thinking for the monetization part as well.
Can't wait to use yours either. And I really hope that we can see your products one day. Right. Do you plan to participate in more hackathons in the future? And like, what keeps you? If yes, then what keeps you coming back for more?
So I'm sure as engineers, we all have faced this problem of not being able to work on our ideas basically because of college or because of, other things, maybe an internship or something. So hackathons for me, since it happens mostly during weekends, so hackathons for me are a way to work on all the silly ideas that I have always wanted to work on. And also, what keeps me coming back for it is the learning and the people. As I said, I'm like really into connecting with amazing people and learning from them, because of that, I think I will be continuing to attend more and more hackathons and build something really great in the upcoming times too.
Hope to see you one day.
Yep.
I would keep participating in the hackathons in the future too, because there is always something to learn from your teammates and other developers around you. Like you always get to learn new stuff, and the tech is always evolving every time. Recently, there is Devin coming up, the first human AI agent, which actually would I don't think so. It would eat up the SWE jobs, but yeah, let's see. But so basically, even if I become a full-time employee, I would still participate in hackathons, because there's still something to learn every day or the other.
True, absolutely. Now we'll move on and check what our viewers have to question. So, Cheerful Chase has asked again. She said, they say, I want to ask Suparnojit and Shivangi, did they have proper coding knowledge when they first participated in a hackathon? And does the knowledge of backend and front end develop is the knowledge of backend and front end development very important?
Do you want to answer, Supanjit?
Yeah, sure. Like in my first hackathon itself, like I had a, I would say beginner to intermediate coding knowledge regarding backend and stuff. So basically, it was that moment I could not integrate the backend and the front end part, but in the upcoming hackathon, I was able to do so. So that was a what to say, an eye opener for me that I need to work on the backend development more, and does knowledge of backend and front end development uh, very important. Yeah, I would say that in like if you have zero knowledge about front end and back end, it would be really tough in your hackathon because building things from scratch. I would say like if you have beginner to intermediate level of knowledge, I would say yeah, it would be easy peasy. Like you can learn that in between too, and
Yeah,
But
same
I'm
with me
sure they
actually.
can learn, and
hmm,
yes, they can learn and build something. It's not
hmm.
hard, and I don't feel that there is anything impossible to learn. You have to find your own niche, I believe. Yes, Shivangi.
Yeah, like Suparnojit, I also was not an expert when I first participated in hackathons. I knew only like the designing part and front end actually, but since we have had only three members, basically all of us were doing all the tasks. Like we, all of us were involved in everything actually. I was also doing back end, watching YouTube videos and adding things in it. So yeah, we none of us are expert when we start.
Right. Also, cheerful chase, yes, absolutely, you can learn in between hackathon. And if it's a month long online hackathon, then you have a lot of time to learn, to, hone your skills, know what you're good at. So I believe that be it front end, back end, or ML, AI, Web3, you can learn anything. And it's up to you how you're taking up that challenge. Right. Next is Next, we'll move on to like I've heard that there's a new hackathon in town called Rebase. So, can you share what got you interested in Rebase, or and why did you decide to join?
Sure. So my main motivation to join Rebase, as I said, that most hackathons are only 36 or maximum 48 hours long, and we have to come up with entire project within that short time frame, which is sometimes not enough, especially when you are sometimes working alone maybe, because even if you have team members, they might not be working. There are worst case scenarios too. So for me, why I joined is because there have been times that I was unable to complete, I lost because I was unable to complete a project. So this time, since it's a month long hackathon, we can just build our projects for entire month. We can have a mentor to guide us throughout the entire month is the like the most important thing during hackathons. And yeah, so I feel that this is a great opportunity to participate and learn and some build projects and all, and maybe convert your projects to products. Yeah.
I got to know about Rebase from when I was attending diversion in IIM Kolkata. So basically, when Didadi and others were distributing pamphlets and stuff. So and it was strike my like curiosity was that it was an online hackathon, which is being like planned to be held over a 1 month time period time frame. And basically in offline hackathons like 36 or 48 hours, basically most of them can't like most no some of them can't really uh, integrate stuff and all, and that leads to some errors or bugs and stuff, and some of them can't submit their projects on time. So that would be a like an advantage in Rebase, I would say, because you will get constant mentoring support from the mentors, and you will get to work on those weak points you will face during the project building time. And yeah, that would be a nice one. Like, it's unique and exciting. Like, it would be exciting. Yeah.
Also, you know, since it's online, anyone can participate from, sitting at their home and
That's
all. And
remove
yeah,
the barriers. Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. So, registrations are still on for Rebase. So, anyone who is still thinking if they want to register, if they want to participate, if it's worth it, shoot your shot. There's no harm in registering in an online hackathon, a hackathon as such. And yes, you'll learn a lot along the way. So, my final question would be, what's it like participating in an online hackathon, since we're talking about Rebase? So, what's it like participating in an online hackathon and what are the perks of it?
Um, as I said, that in offline hackathons, there is one uncertainty that whether all of your team members will be able to make it to the hack or not. Because I have been through this thing, and so uh, participating in an online hackathon comes with one, like, the biggest advantage is, since it's online, everyone can join from wherever you want. Like, so I'm talking about Rebase. It's not a normal hackathon. There are going to be a lot of things that I'm really excited about. I've actually never participated in an online hackathon before, so it's going to be my first ever experience. And and since they are, not the we are not going to be judged based on the final products, but the entire process actually, the proposals, the approach to solving a problem, the tech stacks, how active we are in the community, how are we asking for help, or something like that. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this experience, and this will be my first online hackathon. So I'm really looking forward to building, brainstorming ideas and coming up with something valuable. Yep. And the prize, of course. Yeah, still looking, waiting for the prizes. Yep.
I hopefully it will be disclosed by this weekend.
Cool.
I have participated in two or three online hackathons, but this will be a kind of different one because it would be 1 month long. And to be honest, Rebase would solve that location and travel barrier. Like, from any part of the world, you can participate. Just tap in and just register for the hackathon from any part of the world you are in. And travel part is that, like, just like in my previous offline hackathon, one of my teammates could not attend it due to personal health issues, and he had to stay back at home. So in that case, Rebase would solve that thing. And if it was Hackenitier was a remote one, like just like Rebase, it would have solved it. But yeah, unfortunately, it was okay. But I mean, it was all right. But yeah, and the constant mentoring session of which was stated in Rebase would actually help the newbies and the beginners to actually work on their projects efficiently. And so the process flow of Rebase, including that idea-thon projects, so idea submission and the acceptance, along with the hacking period and the prize distribution and all, closing ceremony, is a well-framed one. Yeah.
Right, right. That's true. Actually, online hackathon solves a lot of issues where folks with very strict parents like mine would like easily participate, and they can also get a taste of hackathon, if not an offline and online at least. And yeah, you can connect, know more people, and probably make a few friends. So the last question would be from me. I'm curious, like, what made you folks join hackathon? Like, was it the thrill of competition, or was it the prize money, or was it the chance to learn, or it was something entirely different? We were just having FOMO from your friends.
FOMOs is the most important ones for me because I don't want to see and feel like I have missed something this incredible because people are like putting everything on Twitter and I don't want to miss out definitely. Yeah, so actually, as I said, I'm very much into learning and connecting with people. So, yeah, this is the most important thing for me to, because of which I, attend hackathons and all, and I'm more, drawn into these things and all. Also, I have gotten a lot of opportunities and maybe like internship offers or something because of the projects that I've built in hackathon. So this is the one thing that is like very important to me, that this has a weightage because you build projects in in a team or something, unlike a solo project or something. So and this is what happens in the corporate, there are teams, everyone is like working with each other and figuring out things and solving errors and all. So having a hackathon project in your resume is like a plus point. If and also people reach out via social media and all, to, so I this attracts me a lot and I do want more opportunities, so I keep attending hackathons. I keep meeting amazing people, like amazing people at hackathons. Yeah.
I would agree with Shivangi that the FOMO part of hackathons was the main thing which pushed me towards participating in hackathons. Like last year itself, I was going through LinkedIn and Twitter, and I was seeing the photos of ETH India, which was held in Bengaluru, and that gave me a lot of FOMO. All the Web3 developers, designers, and uh, non-tech people, all of them founders, co-founders, all of them at one place and building awesome products. Like seeing those videos and photos and all gave me a lot of FOMO. And then that's when I thought, "Ki, let's start participating in hackathons." And yeah, with hackathons you get a lot of plus points to, like, uh, in hackathons, like you get a lot of networking opportunities. As Sivangi said, that you will get job opportunities like intern offers and full time offers too. So yeah, one should, like, skip that nervousness and underconfident part and keep participating in hackathons.
Absolutely. Well, Twitter is the biggest place. It's the place where you get FOMO. Like, folks be posting anything and everything.
Exactly.
Right. So Witty here, I think they posted. They asked, "Will we be able to manage the hackathon with college? Like, will we be able to manage our college life with hackathons?" So, if any
So
one of you would be interested in
yeah.
answering.
Yep. So most of the hackathons happen on the weekends, which is a plus point because you have free time. You have like entire 48 hours to yourselves to come up with a project. You can even start working on some project whenever get free time, get free time or something. For Rebase, since it's going to be a month long hackathon, even if you have college in between, you can always work on the weekends. There will be like 8 days to work on if you are so stressed out about the college part. And yeah, so I think college is not going to be that of a big barrier. You should definitely participate, and because yeah, there is enough time. You have to make time to build something, or for your resume maybe, or for experience, or for learning or something, because college, I don't think, does teach us something. So yeah, this is the most important thing: leave college. Yeah.
Well, Vicky, to be very honest, so me and my teammate, we let me just share a story here. So me and my teammate, we got selected in Hack this Ball, and we were very excited. But unfortunately, we got a mid sems right then and there. Like, Hack this Fall was from 9th to 11th, and our mid sem started from 12th. So it was very disheartening for the two of us that we couldn't attend Hack this Fall, and like which kind of triggered us to this idea of Rebase, where anyone and everyone can just join Rebase, and they have the comforts of their home. They can do all the assignments they want to do from of the college, and at the same time to build a project, learn something new. And I feel that you should not let college life ruin other experiences during your college life, which amongst hackathon is one of the greatest experience you can get. Like, Suparnojit, would you like to add something?
You are on mute.
Like,
Yeah.
in case the hackathon is on weekdays, you have to face a lot of challenges with the college itself, because you have to deal with NOC and labs and classes and all assignments and all. But because mostly the hackathons are around weekends, and so it's not an issue basically. And if you have to travel a lot, certain times it becomes an issue when during exams and all. And in case of online hackathons, so it's not a barrier actually. Like, you can work on your project after attending college, or maybe I won't say bunk colleges. I mean, I would not suggest that, but yeah.
I have a plus point here. I don't go to college at all.
Lucky you.
Yeah, our attendance is also flexible, like system.
All right. Anyone from our viewers, do you have any other question to ask? I guess we'll be here for the next 3 minutes or a couple of minutes. You can shoot all your questions. Don't be shy. Um, right. We'll wait a bit.
I guess Venvita is on mute.
Oh, I'm extremely sorry. So, yes, Audrey, I did participate in a couple of hackathons. My very first hackathon was an online hackathon. It was Hack for Inclusion. And, well, in that I participated in that hackathon with a fellow classmate of mine, and we were total novices. We knew nothing apart from HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We were that novice, and even after that, we were like, we have to participate. We have to do something. So we came up with an idea a week earlier, and we were trying to like find out resources and try to like learn new stuff. And it was a very basic project about women's health and stuff. and we did not expect to win or anything. We just wanted to know what a hackathon is. We wanted to get a taste of what a hackathon actually is like. So we just participated, and very like we were so surprised when we secured the top 8 position, and we're like, if we can get into top 8 position, then we should aim to win. And I know it's very far-fetched for someone who uses, like, we use just 3 tech stacks, and those are very normal and basic, but it was a hope, I feel, and like a determination that we have to win something. And I'm very proud like that we won the best freshers team award there. And later, like, that was the start of my tech journey as such, and like my interest into hackathons, into building stuff. And after that, me and some of my seniors and some of my fellow classmates, we participated in Smart India Hackathon. And even there, like, my seniors, they knew a lot, and we were just learning. So there I learned entire stuff about front end frameworks, about Flutter. And yes, we built a entire application, mobile application based with Flutter, OpenCV, and ML. And well, we did win that as well, Smart India Hackathon. And that gave me a confidence boost, like a huge confidence boost, that if we can do it, like, if, like, a team is very important, by the way, and if we can do it, then you all can do it as well. Like, we all start somewhere, and that is where I started with. Yeah, I got carried away, I'm so sorry.
Mm.
Right. Any other questions for our guests? I think Audrija wants to know if Shivangi and Suparnojit participated in other hackathons apart from Hackathon and Hackanightly.
Yeah. So my first hackathon was Divergent 2K23, and we we were like we didn't know many things at that time, so we couldn't really come up with the working prototype. My second hackathon was Hack for Bengal actually, and my third hackathon was Status Code. Status Code I was so excited about, but then one of my team member fell, was not properly well, and so yeah, and so nothing works out well at that time. But it was a great experience. So I have had like some really amazing experiences at different hackathons, and yeah, won only one till now. Yeah.
One MLS hackathon, so that is something.
Thank you.
So I think that wraps up. So any final messages to your fellow hackers, Suparnojit and Shivangi?
Um, yeah, just don't doubt yourself and go for it. Like, do participate in hackathons. Yeah. Because you are never going to be, skilled enough to start participating. So that is one message that I would like to give it to, although especially beginners who are really scared to participate. And also, I have met a lot of people, like from third year or fourth year, who says that okay, it's too late for me to start participating in it. It's never going to be the time. So you just start, go for it. Yep.
I would say that instead of feeling underconfident and not feeling that confidence enough to participate in hackathon, I would say just go and participate. You will get that thrill, you will get that excitement, and things will be easier. Like once you go to a hackathon and just try building stuff, everything becomes sorted. Like you would manage things on your own, and your teammates would really help also with along with mentors and all. So I wouldn't say that in if you are a beginner, you should not participate. I would say go and participate. That would actually increase your confidence and it would help you in your long run.
Very true. Second that. Okay. Well, that wraps up our Q&A session, and a big thank you to Shivangi and Suparnojit for sharing their thoughts and experiences with us today. Your insights, they've been really invaluable, and let's keep this conversation going. Feel free to reach out to any one of them. We have dropped their social media handles in the description below, for any one of our viewers to chat or ask something other than outside of this conversation and this live session. Yes. So before we wrap up, remember to register for Rebase 01. Yes, let's make Rebase an unforgettable experience together. And until next time, stay curious and keep innovating. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having
Yes.
us. It was nice.
Definitely.
Do we leave studio now?
Yes. Okay. I
Okay,
think it's true.
cool. Yeah. Thank you for having us.